I've just been corrected on the song name by Gary and Johnny. Hello, lovely to see you both, by the way.
Hello.
You're back, 7 years.
It's been a while.
Yes.
7 years.
How does it feel? It must be really exciting.
It's very exciting, yeah. We're, we've done a lot of things in that 7 years, but making a Snow Patrol album was always a big priority to come back with one.
And during that time, I've read that you'd said we didn't want to come back unless we'd got our best material. So was that a case of saying no, not quite good enough at the moment, or just sort of honing the album, making it the best it could be?
The music had been written for a while. It was the lyrics that took me a long time. It took me a long, long time. So it was just kind of everybody was very patient, waiting for me to finish those. And
it was worth the wait. It was worth the wait for sure.
That's an interesting way, because you can do it. You could obviously do it any which way around you like, but that's interesting. So where did the words come from? Because there's some that are really personal, aren't there?
Yeah, I wanted to write about something different this time, and I had a sort of a deep dive. There's a lot of personal stuff on this record. It's some heavy material, but I think it's a very hopeful record.
Is that why it's taken a bit of time? Because you were digging so deep, if you like?
Yeah, for sure. I think I probably didn't need to delve quite so deep. I think it might have broken me a little bit at a certain time, but it was worth it.
Oh, and Johnny, just listening to some of those songs, I mean, they're fantastic. I personally find them quite emotional. Even we're not even talking about the deep ones now. We're talking about the previous Snow Patrol.
Oh, the ones that weren't deep.
Well, they are. No, they are. But do something. But what do you think, Johnny? Were you kind of saying, "Hurry up, can you get on with it"?
No, never. No, not at all. I trust this man implicitly, and
not with music.
Musically, trust him implicitly. He never. Here's a double-ish negative. He never doesn't deliver.
Right.
Never. Okay, makes sense.
He always delivers, and it is always worth waiting for. And Gary went really deep on this record, and I'm so glad he did. It inspires me every time I listen to it.
And how do you hear the songs for the first time? Does Gary send you the lyrics, or is it sort of, do you come in and sort of play them together? How does it work?
Well, we hear them as they start to form and take shape, in the studio. You would start really, for this record, it was mostly with you and Garrett, right?
Yeah, myself and Jack Knifley, our producer, would kind of start things off. I'd write melody, and he'd get this sort of start the song together, and then everyone came in and played on it, played their socks off.
Watching that back, I see you sort of nodding away. Are you happy? Obviously, you're happy with the finished product. I mean, how do you compare this album to some of your previous work?
We love all our albums because they meant so much to us, and we know what we went through at the time to make them. But this record, I think, took a lot more out of us than any of the records before, so it does mean that just a little bit more than anything we've done before.
Tell us a little bit, you do also write for some other people who, make headlines.
Both me and him do.
Yeah.
He does more than me, but... Yeah,
what's it, how, sitting down with Ed Sheeran, what's that like, for example? How is it collaborative? How does it go?
Oh, yeah, we write with people. We definitely don't write for people. And Gary and I have known Ed since he opened up for us in America in 2012 or 2011. Yeah.
I love that. It's brilliant.
Yeah, Ed opened up.
I know. I love that.
And he's I think he's done rather well for himself.
It's all right.
Without you, he'd be nowhere.
Without us, with our help.
Tell him everything he knows.
Yeah.
So it's a collaboration.
Very much so, yeah. I think music generally is that. At least it is for me. It's entirely collaborative. The hands of the watch don't turn if you take a cog out of the machine.
Must be a great creative process that to be part of as well. Again, working with different artists, but seeing how different people work. I mean, some sort of ideas are sort of pouring out of them. Some it might take a little bit longer. How do you compare the sort of different people that you've worked with?
Oh, it's like DNA. Everybody's different, and everybody has their specific thing.
With Ed has a million ideas, every single time you work with him. He's a just an inspiration machine.
When he was opening up for you, did you think, this guy, you know what?
Well, he was, in fairness, he was already, his first album was already out. He was already a star. You know what I mean? It wasn't that he, that we gave him any kind of a helping hand.
Right.
In fact, he taught us a lot on that tour. Actually, just standing up there on his own and commanding our crowd, as if it was his. You know what I mean?
Back off! This is our crowd, Stuart. Yeah.
I know. Come on, Ed. You put him in any room in the world, and he'll make them all fall in love with him.
So what's the plan from now? Are you already working on another album? You're going to obviously tour this one and play this one, but it's just are there more cogs turning for another Snow Patrol album in the future?
Yeah, it won't take 7 years. It won't take 7 years. I'm saying that now.
Johnny's looking happy at that.
I'm hoping it won't take 7 years. See, I've already backtracked.
Oh, it's absolutely wonderful. I know one of them is about it's about your dad as well, which is a really personal song, and that's called Soon. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Lovely to see you both.
Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed. The new album is called Wildness.
Wow.
And the new song is called Don't Give In.
Thank
you for the little correction at the start as well.
I didn't actually get it wrong. I just nearly did. Thank you both very much.